Thanks for being here in the lab. I'm your host, Miriam Allred. I'm here with one of our show's sponsors, Acrisure. On the show, I put our guests and their operations under the microscope, so I wanted to do the same with our sponsors so you can get to know them a little bit better. So here's a mini FAQ-style podcast video with Gavin Studner, a client advisor, joining me from Acrisure. Gavin, how are you doing?
I am doing amazing. This is awesome to be here. Thank you.
I'm about to push you out of your comfort zone. So I've got about 5 questions in about 5 minutes. Are you ready to do this?
Push me in the deep end. Let's do it rapid fire.
Okay, first quick question here. How long have you personally been working with home care agencies?
I have been working with home care agencies for a decade, and I've been in the insurance industry, I want to say 15 years. So it's been a long time.
Amazing. You look too young to have worked that
Mm.
long, but clearly you've got more gas in the tank, which is why we're here, which is amazing. Let's talk about insurance. What are the most common coverage gaps you see in home care businesses' policies that could leave them vulnerable?
So important. Something that everybody should be discussing right now. Three things that'll hit off the bat. Number one, improper auto coverage. Number two, no employee and practice liability coverage. Number three, liability coverage that's insufficient. So let me hit on one of them, employee and practice liability coverage. Because when a home care agency gets licensed to be operational, this is not a required coverage for them to become operational. And what it is, it's a coverage to protect the home care owners against alleged sexual harassment or discrimination claims from clients and employees. So if there's a lawsuit that comes out of it against the home care owners, there's no coverage for it unless you have this.
So good. That was three, and there are more, but we will leave people wanting more as much as they will. Talk to me about your process for assisting home care clients when they need to file a claim.
So filing a claim and being on top of a claim is so important to get it done immediately. Unlike most brokers, they do not have a dedicated claims practice group. We do in-house. So each client gets a dedicated claims rep who sits in our office. So when a claim needs to get filed, comes to us, we file with a carrier. And when necessary, we're the ones who are fighting the carriers, not you to get coverage. We call it the claims advocacy group. We know how insurance carriers work. They always find ways to deny claims. They always do. We find ways to get coverage for our clients. They pay for insurance. They deserve to have coverage when it's there.
So good. So Acrisure is a large national practice, but you all have built this exclusive home care insurance program. Can you share a little bit more about that?
So I'm very excited about this. We saw a need in the industry and we filled it. That's what I love about working for Acrisure is that we are an innovative company in an insurance industry that is so archaic. So this program that we created specifically for home care organizations covers you exactly for what you need as a home care operator. And it makes it so that home care agencies can rest easy at night knowing that they have the coverage in place to protect themselves in the event of a claim. And we leveraged our economies of scale as a $4.5 billion organization to be able to get our clients preferred rates in this program as well. So it's a win-win situation.
What sets Acrisure apart from the other brokers who do offer insurance for home care agencies?
Two words, industry knowledge. You have to know the industry in order to properly insure it and protect it. And if you're using a broker who is up the street and is just placing insurance policies and doesn't know how home care agencies operate or what their risks are, then unfortunately insurance isn't going to be there for when you need it. And what's the point in paying for insurance if it's not going to be there?
One of the things that drew me to Acrisure was you and your team, but also this impressive stat around customer retention rate. You all have a 94% customer retention rate with your home care clients. What's the secret? How are you doing that?
We built a group around two things, trust and communication. Trust is everything in a relationship. We all know that in our daily lives. You have to have trust. You trust in your attorney, you trust in your accountant, you have to trust your insurance broker. Insurance is not a commodity. We need to get out of this idea of insurance being a commodity, because it's not. It's so important to your business, protecting you and your assets. So number one is trust, and number two is communication. Just from general servicing things like audits and certificates to high-level business conversations, we communicate with our clients. We don't just place insurance policies and leave until the following year when it's time to renew and say, here's your new insurance policy. We are providing resources throughout the year to make our clients' lives easier and properly protect them.
So good. I can't wait to have you on the podcast to dig into all of this much deeper, because you know more about insurance than anybody I know. And there's so many nuances to home care. So at some point, we will be diving deeper. One more bonus question here. What is one important thing that most people don't know about Acrisure?
Quite frankly, what people don't know about Acrisure is Acrisure. I mean, we are the biggest sleeping giant that nobody had heard about until we stepped onto the national platform and purchased the naming rights to the Pittsburgh Steelers Stadium. I mean, that was our big coming out moment. Like, here we are. We are the largest privately held brokerage firm in the country. Now we're marketing towards it. Here we are. We're ready to go.
So good. Gavin, that's it. Excellent job. Thank you for joining me. And thank you to Acrisure for sponsoring the Home Care Strategy Lab. Tune into the show every week wherever you get your podcasts, and reach out to Acrisure by filling out the brief form on this page to make sure your business is fully protected.